It's a busy Saturday in the K. We got 7 games for you on tap and lots of goals. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. Our first up is in Chelyabinsk Square Tractor face Salavat Ulayev, and Salavat get to see an old friend here. Salavat Junior Hockey School alumnus Alexander Pankov opens up the scoring late in the first. Pankov joined Tractor from Akbars just 2 days ago, and he gets to make an impact right away. Great stuff, 1-0 Tractor. 2 minutes later, Salavat tie it up. Linus Ulberg sets up Denis Kulash at the point, he winds up, lets a rocket out, and scores his 3rd of the season. Can you imagine blocking a shot like that? That would be insane. Moving on to the second period now, and Tractor get their lead back. Nikolai Belov to Maxim Yukutsena, he fakes his shot, beats Kirill Koltsev in the spot, and he scores his 5th of the year. Koltsev spent 8 years with Salavat and won a cup with them, but he's on the other team now, and it's 2-1 Tractor. 6 minutes later, they score another one. Maxim Yukutsena surprises Niklas Sveberg with a seemingly harmless shot from the right wing. Sveberg lets it in on the short side, and Tractor go up 3-1. Less than a minute later, Alexander Chernikov steals the puck in the neutral zone, takes a shot on net, and Alexander Pankov scores on a rebound. That's the 2nd of the night, and Tractor now lead 4-1 after 40. Salavat get a goal back early in the 3rd period as Igor Makarov scores his 1st as a Salavat player from the doorstep. But that's as close as they can get on this one. Tractor holds on to the 2-goal lead and walk away with a 4-2 win. How about a rivalry game next? We're in Moscow where Spartak beat Dynamo. Spartak strike first. 8 minutes into the game, the red and white get a power play. Alexei Motorov sets up Matt Gilroy at the point, and Gilroy sends it in for his 1st of the season. Nice shot, 1-0 Spartak. And they double that lead just 3 minutes later. This time Matt Gilroy skates behind the net, throws it in the slot. Viktor Bobrov sends it past Alexander Yumenko and into the back of the net. That's a 3rd of the season, and Spartak now lead 2-0. But Dynamo pull a very unusual comeback. First, Maxim Karpov scores his 4th of the season with just 2 seconds left to play in the 1st period. Way to hide your shot there, too. We'll skip ahead to the 3rd, 9 seconds of regulation. Extra attackers out there for Dynamo, and they get what they want. Semyon Kukuyev scores from the doorstep to tie it up. This one is going to a shootout. And it's 17-year-old rookie Klim Kostin who wins it for the blue and white. He's the only one on both teams who scores in the shootout, and Dynamo take it 3-2. And now to Riga, Latvia, where Dynamo holds Sibir. Dynamo are still looking for the 1st win in regulation this season. Early in the 1st, Sibir opened up the scoring. Sergei Shmakov beats 2 defensemen as he skates through the middle and puts it past Jakub Sedlacek for his 4th of the season, 1-0 Sibir. But then Dynamo Riga scored 3 in a row. First, Vitaly Pavlov sets up Guntis Galvinch at the point, he goes for a clapper, and that beats Alexander Solak. It's a 1-1 hockey game now. 2 minutes later, Dynamo get a power play. Galvin should set for a point shot again. His shot is partially blocked in front, but the puck still rolls into the net. Galvin scores his 2nd of the night and 4th of the season. He's been doing remarkably well in struggling Dynamo. And finally, 3 minutes after that, they score on a power play again. Lauris Darsin centers it for Tim Sestito, and he scores with a point-blank range shot. Guntis Galvin scores 2 goals, Lauris Darsin picks up 2 assists, and Dynamo Riga lead 3-1. Sibir swaps a luck for Alexei Krasikov in net after that goal too. Sibir get a goal back before the 1st intermission. Konstantin Akulov proves once again he has skill. He picks up the loose puck in the high slot, puts in a few moves, and sends it home for his 3rd of the season to make it 3-2. Late in the 2nd period, they tie it up. Jonas Kemppanen skates behind the net, dishes it in front to Damir Zafarov, and he finds the back of the net. We're tied at 3s now. Late in regulation, Sibir get their lead back. Maxim Shelunov passes to Vladislav Neumov at the point. He shoots, he scores. All they have to do now is protect this lead for a couple of minutes. Dynamo go for one final push. Lauris Darzic has the puck. He beats Colton Gillis one-timer, and it's gloved by Alexei Krasikov. That's a game saver right there. Sibir scores 3 unanswered goals in a row and take this one 4-3 on the road. We're now in Helsinki, Finland, where Jokerit face Avantgarde in their home opener. And it's Avantgarde who get on the board first. Midway through the opening frame, Valentin Pionov gains some speed, carries the puck into the zone, makes a cross-ice pass to Alexander Kucheravenko, and he sends it in just inside the post for his 3rd. 1-0 Avantgarde. Not even 2 minutes later, Jokerit tie it up. Artur Kulde gets the puck in the office, centers it for Joey Hischian, and he one-times it home. Beautiful setup by Kulde, and Hischian scores his second of the year. We're tied at 1. Second period now, and we get to see a big hit. Masi Mariamiaki staples youngster Ilya Dirbuk to the boards. Wait to set the tone for the next 20 minutes of play. A little later, Avangard regained the lead. Daniil Faizulin dishes the puck over to Dmitry Maltsev, and he scores from the hash marks. Maltsev does his first as an Avangard player, and they lead 2-1 now. Late in the period, Jokerit bring it all back to square one again. Ilya Dirbuk turns the puck over in his defensive end. Pekka Jormaka has it behind the net now, pass in front to Michael Karinen. He fends on the shot, but Mikko Niemi delivers. Niemi scores his third, and we're tied at 2s after 40. We move on to the third period, and Avangard grabs the lead for the third time. Derek Roy makes a marvelous pass to wide-open Valentin Pinov. He has room, he has time, he has game. Valentin Pinov sends it in off the goalpost for his first of the season, and it's 3-2 Avangard. But guess what? Jokerit come back to tie with just 1 second left on the clock in regulation. Artur Kulde has the puck behind the net, quickly passes it in front, Petterigin shoots, scramble in front of the net for the puck, and Tommy Huhtala tucks it home. Jokerit tied the game up for the third time, and it's gonna go all the way to a shootout now. Jokerit eke out a point, but nothing more. Ilya Zubov and Maxim Pistushko score in the shootout, and Avangard still enjoy a win on the road. 4-3 Avangard shootout final. And now to Bratislava, where Slovan hosts Medvešák. Home team opens up the score in 7 minutes into the game. Kyle Chipchura sets up Mislav Rosanic at the point. He puts it on net, and he scores his first career KHL goal. 21-year-old Rosanic made his KHL debut last season, but he didn't register any points in 8 games. 3 minutes later, Medvešák get a power play, but not only they can't capitalize on it, but they also get scored on. Mark Vidansky skates from behind the net and stuffs it past Danny Taylor. Slovan lead 2-0 with this short-handed marker. Moving on to the second period now, Slovan are short-handed already, but they almost get another goal. Jakub Valsky gains some speed at center ice, skates into the zone, skates behind the net, goes for a wraparound, can't beat Danny Taylor. Medvešák just dodged the bullet there. Late in the period, Medvešák get a penalty shot. Barry Bros gets calls for throwing his stick at the opponent. Controversial call, but Slovan are gonna have to deal with it. On top of that, Barry Bros gets a 10-minute misconduct. Justin Pogge takes his place in net and faces Bobby Butler. No dice for Butler on this penalty shot. He goes for 5-hole, but Pogge makes a stick save. Medvešák still get a goal back a few minutes later. Check connection works for the Croats. Tomasz Perl fits Iri Smekel at the far post, and he sends it in. Justin Pogge did glove it, but the puck was already over the line. 19-year-old rookie Smekel scores his first career KHL goal, and it's 2-1 after 40 minutes of play. Third period now, and Medvešák bring it all back to even. Ilya Arkalov throws the puck in the slot from the left wing, and Alexander Bolduc puts it in. That's his first of the season in what tied at 2s. He goes to a shootout, and Žiga Jaglic is the hero for Slovan. He goes 2 for 2 and wins it for the home team. This guy in the shootout, it's something else, man, I'm telling you. 3-2 shootout final on this one. And just a few scores to tell you about. Vitas beat Sochi 4-3. Mario Kempis scored 2 goals, and Maxim Afinogenov scored his 5th of the season. And finally, Rob Klinghammer and Nick Bellin got 2 points each, and Daniel Mintz beat Kuznev 4-2. And that's it for your KHL update. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for 5 more games, including Lokomotiv Torpedo and Köln Lada. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.